And welcome to RPMTV. My name is Ron Nava, and this week's featured interview is with Brent Cusick, 21-year-old driver of the number 13 King Taco Super Truck from Irwindale Speedway. We'll be back with Brent right after this.
Introducing the world's easiest to use and most accurate stagger gauge on the market. The Stagger Pro 1000. The Stagger Pro 1000 digitally measures and displays all 4 tire sizes to the thousandths of an inch and self-calculates front and rear stagger. Easy to use, anybody on the crew, even the driver, can take consistently accurate readings with the Stagger Pro 1000. PRI show special just $539. Call 562-941-1451 or email show special at rb3racing.com. The Stagger Pro 1000. More info on the web at rb3racing.com.
And welcome back. We're here with Brent Cusick, 21-year-old driver of the number 13 King Taco Super Truck. Brent, thanks for coming in.
Ron, thanks for having me.
Appreciate you driving down here. Now, you're from the LA area.
Yes, we're from Santa Cruz Valley, right next to Magic Mountain.
So that's, and Irwindale is your home track, if I'm not mistaken, so that's not too far.
Yeah, it's a fairly short drive. Call that home. Our closest track would have been Saugus Speedway for all those back in the day, but unfortunately got closed down. So we're having fun racing at Irwindale.
You know, what do you think about all those tracks getting closed down? Saugus, El Cajon, Mesa Marin.
Yeah, it's definitely a bummer. I wish there was more people out there that really enjoyed racing like we all do, and you know, hopefully we can keep the weekly series tracks open and keep moving on, you know, having more people come up and racing just like we want to do.
There you go. I like that. Good attitude. What, okay, so you started racing just a couple of years ago. I think you were 18 years old. What did you drive when you first started out?
Like you said, we started fairly late as a racer. That was because we didn't have any money really to fund anything. So when I got out of high school, started working full time, and my dad and I put together a team and. We started in the Super Stock Series out of Irwindale, and we ran that for a year, and we moved up to the West Coast Pro Truck, and we did that for a year, and now we're in the King Taco Super Truck Series.
And you know, that's a hell of a good series at Irwindale Speedway. It's a spec series, basically spec gear, spec motor, spec tranny for the most part. You guys have some pretty serious tire rules up there, don't you?
Yeah, it's definitely a close series. It's a good series though. The tire rule, it's a bummer, but it's definitely good though to keep costs down for a lot of us that definitely need it. It's you know, we can't buy tires like super late, so it's fun, and it's also a hassle too.
Well, you know what's good about that, tire management is such a huge deal, because if you don't have the tires you need at the end of the year, I guess if you've bought all the tires you can buy and you're in your championship run with, you know, say 5 points out of the lead, and you're running on 100-lap old tires, I mean, you really got to be careful. So tire management is huge in that. And tire management is such a big deal. It's nice to have somebody with some experience behind you, and you have Minty Racing standing behind you, providing you the truck for this year, right?
Pat Minty family is supplying the truck for us. We're going to be driving for them for the full year, and we're looking forward to that. And we have some of our former sponsors that signed on as well with us. Lucas Oil Products and the Pattison family and the whole Lucas family. They're backing us again, and they've been one of our supporters from day one. So we're really thankful to have them again. And LR Apparel and Eric Alton, they'll be supplying us with all of our graphics and making us look good each and every week. And Chris Regal at Tex Motorsports, he's marketing. He's helping us get all the marketing done, and we're definitely looking forward to that.
And what about your crew? Who do you have in your crew?
It's a same crew I've had since day one as well. My father, he's the main candidate. He's been there since day one, and he and my wife Hallie, they'll be helping us out, and my best friend Paul, and my sister and my mom. It's just a family affair there in our team.
That is so. You know, I love to hear that. It's grassroots racing. Got mom, dad, sister, and wife all jumping in. Plus, you know, the guys from Lucas that have been with you for a while. And you know, I was listening to you talk about your team, and I hear you say marketing, and you know, got all this other stuff going on. And it's so rare that I hear that from any of the weekly guys, that, yeah, we have a marketing guy going out and trying to sell our stuff. Because, you know, it's expensive to go race, we all know that, and just trying to bring in the funding to go racing, you got to have a full-time marketing guy. If you're working full-time, just trying to support the racing effort. And it's really refreshing to hear you say that. I'm glad, I'm glad to hear that. And you have a website, right?
Yes, it's CusickRacing.com. It's under construction at the moment, but it'll be up and running here very soon.
And you're looking at some potential sponsors for next year. Who are you guys looking at?
Yeah, we have two in the works right now. We're hoping we can sign both of them for this next year. Duncan Industries out of Valencia, California. Dave Duncan, he's a friend of ours, and we're looking forward to hopefully signing them, and as well as the LA Racing Experience out of Irwindale, where you can go drive a late model type car for fun and just to have a good time at the track. We're hoping to sign them for the 2007 season, and that way we can run for the championship in the King Taco Super Truck Series, and hopefully maybe even move into a couple West races this year as well. So,
and that brings up another point. Now I know that your future plans for the next couple of years, you'd like to move into a West car. You want to stick here, obviously, on the West Coast to gain some experience. Ultimately, where do you want to wind up?
Well, yeah, it's definitely something that I think is a future goal for us, is to be in the West Series. I think it's a legitimate goal as well. The Craftsman Truck Series, I think, would definitely be the success that we can have, the most success we can ask for. But yeah, the West Series is something I like to do. I think you can learn a lot in those type of vehicles to move you on further on if you get a chance to move into a Busch car or an Nextel Cup car.
You know, that was really well said. A legitimate goal. And I do meet people that do have just insane goals that are just totally unrealistic. So I like that you're level-headed and you've got your goals set. And how much fun would it be to jump into a Craftsman truck and go race Bristol? Yeah,
that's definitely a dream of mine. I'd love to. Just to make it to the big series is definitely a dream come true. But yeah, to be competitive and doing that as a career for a living, I think that would be definitely neat.
To go out there on the East Coast and race with the bigs.
Yeah, that'd be
a good deal. Well, listen, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you stopping by. Great interview. This has been Brent Cusick, 21-year-old driver of the number 13 King Taco Super Truck. He races at Irwindale Speedway, and go check him out at CusickRacing.com. My name is Ron Nava. This has been RPM TV, and thanks for watching.